What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the recently released 2024 Chrome Tennis Hobby Box from Topps. These dropped on the Topps website for 190 bucks, and we haven't seen these since 2021, so it's been a while, and I'm a tennis player myself. I'm really excited to get into this one. So as always, we're here to show you guys what this product is all about, so stick around to the end of the video to see what rating it gets. But let's get right into it, guys. If you enjoy this kind of content and want to see more, consider dropping a like down below and subscribing if you haven't already. Really helps out the channel and really helps us put somewhat similar content like this out there for you guys. So let's get all the packs out. And of course, when you click on eBay search links on this page and make a purchase, it can result in us earning a commission, which also supports us in the long run as part of the eBay Partner Network, just an FYI. And they did include a piece of cardboard here, double corrugated, but this is going to be a 12 by 8 format, 96 cards total, and we should be getting 3 to 4 numbered cards per box, plus 3 autos like you guys saw. And in terms of parallels, there's a lot of color in this set, so I'll put up a reference table on the screen for you guys to see what you can expect. But yeah, 18 unique parallels total, and this is going to be, you know, for hobby only. We might review some other formats later on, maybe the next week or so. But in terms of the case hits, there doesn't seem to be like a baseline traditional like case hit according to the math and like the checklist and odds, but we do have like several multi-case hit SSP inserts in the set, and I'll put them on the screen for reference. So these first two, we have Patriotic Pride, which is like 1 in 3 cases, and Let's Go, which is basically the same as well. And then after that, we have Top Spin, which is going to be 1 in 5 cases, and the die cut game set match inserts, which are going to be 1 in 10 cases. And to end things off, we do have dual autos, which are going to be like 1 in 20 cases, so those are pretty rare. And of course, the beautiful hidden gems as well. And the odds for those are kept as a secret by Topps, so we have no idea. So it's just question marks. That's why they're called hidden gems. But let's get started with pack number 1 and see how we can do in terms of first pack luck. Wow, look at that. Starting us off is Ben Shelton, one of the Chase rookies, which we'll talk about here in a sec. I just want to take a look at the cards here and the design. Wow, okay, all right. We got our first autograph, and we have this Eubanks served insert. It's going to be one of the more common ones, and then Jack Draper. All right, love to see it. Let's put these guys over here. But Nicholas Mejia or Emeya or Emejia, I have no idea who this guy is, so if you do, he is from Colombia, born in 2000. So you're going to see a lot of players, from what I've seen at least, you're going to see a lot of players that if you're very, very familiar, or maybe even like vaguely familiar with tennis, you're not going to recognize, because the checklist is like 200 players. So you can only imagine how many they stuffed in there to create a chase of some sort. There's Coco Gauff. Okay, Celine Naif, and we're getting another auto. What's going on? I'm actually gonna set this one to the side and let it marinate for a little bit, because I don't want to go through all the autos all at once, because we are getting 3. But for those of you wondering what the print run is on these, they made about like 8,000 cases of hobby alone, so that's like 96,000 boxes. So just keep that in mind when you're you know, chasing a specific card. We have yet to see our first parallel. I think our first one is coming up. Might be lime green, actually. And it is going to be Kvitova. All right, out of 299, unfortunately, pretty high numbered. And then we have a couple of, well, we have a refractor here and an insert. Casper Ruud. All right, captured. Not too shabby, but our numbered card is not the best. Interesting color. I guess they chose this for like a tennis ball, but let's set this one over here. And yeah, so talking about Chase rookies, we saw Ben Shelton earlier, so that's going to be probably your biggest one. Then after that, you're going to have Mira Andreeva and Shang Jun Cheng, even if you want to throw that guy in there as well. And then you have like a, I guess, honorable mention. This is going to be one of these players. Some of them will have this like Topps First logo on. It's kind of like, but not really, like the Bowman First you see for baseball. So they're like younger players who have, you know, some of these like beginner cards or whatever. So Emma Navarro is going to be one of them. Zhang Qinwen, and then Jack Draper. Those are going to be the main ones. I actually really like this design. I saw a lot of these. Getting a superfractor of this would be absolutely insane. Even like a gold, actually. Gold, red, black. That insert is pretty sick. So here is Corda out of 250. So our numbered cards haven't been the best so far. I can't believe they go all the way up to $4.99, which is pretty crazy. But I've seen some crazier cards from this as well. There is one of our chase rookies. Let's just put her over here with the rookie pile. And then Kei Nishikori. Wow, I haven't seen this guy in a while. Kostyuk. And we have a negative, not going to be numbered, but it is Yamas Ruiz. And center court, Kvitova and Ons Jabeur. And we have a Andy Murray. Love to see it. I believe there's another Murray in the set, which I was actually surprised to see. But yeah, 2 inserts there and a non-numbered parallel. Negative. Let's put that one over here. And I believe Andy Murray also has like autos. So man, I saw that guy like change completely as a player. You know, when he was super young, just starting out, guy was like cursing every 5 minutes. He could not hold it for more than a game. But here's Taylor Fritz negative, and we have Grand Slam champion Chris Evert, and of course Tsitsipas. Let's put him over here, and we have a bunch of nice inserts so far. I don't know if we're gonna see any of the multi-case hits because, like I said, those are pretty rare. So there's Damon Noor, Sampras, love to see it. Okay, our first, well, okay, so Panini calls this Hyper, but these are called Prisms in Topps Land. And Sabalenka, better to get this one than a bunch of other ones. And we have these two, Medvedev and Tsitsipas inserts. So we have one auto waiting still. We have an auto that's going to probably surprise us from one of these packs. Once again, there's Jack Draper, one of the guys we said to keep an eye out for. And this is going to be clay court. A lot of people thought this one was orange when this product first came out. And Ons Jabeur, okay, not too shabby. There is Grenier, and we have Davenport, and usually Aces has been towards the back. So, all right, we will take it. I'm putting all the unnumbered ones here. And then we'll do a recap at the end, of course. But yeah, the auto checklist overall is, you know, pretty below average, unfortunately. And the ceiling is pretty high. So you have that to look forward to. Obviously, you have, hold on, let me just see what this numbered card is going to be. This is going to be purple green, 150 out of 150. Bookend Tamara Zidane Sek. And we have Hurkacz and Norrie. Okay, nothing too crazy there. For some reason, split second, I thought it was going to be a black parallel, but here's our third numbered card, and we should be getting one more from these packs. But yeah, I mean, you have like Alcaraz, Djokovic, Venus Williams, Ben Shelton, Andre Agassi, Sharapova, Pete Sampras, Billie Jean King. The list keeps going on. And like we mentioned earlier, like Andy Murray in terms of like autos. So you definitely have a lot to look forward to. But we're going to see a lot of like filler autos. So there's another Prism, and then we have another Aces, and we have just a refractor here. I believe I've been putting the refractors there. I don't know, might have mixed them up, but yeah, in terms of how rare one of ones are. So if you want to pull air, so okay, this is one of the rookies we talked about earlier as well. Let's add him to the pile. And yeah, Superfractor one of ones from hobby boxes at least. Those are going to be probably 1 in 21 cases. So definitely better than like other products that I've seen. But there is Christopher O'Connell. This is going to be our purple. $4.99. We ended up getting the highest numbered parallel you could get. So at least we got a Djokovic here to kind of make up for it. And a Medvedev refractor. All right. Very, very unfortunate. This is not one of the younger guys that I'm looking forward to collecting, but all right, last pack. This one's probably gonna have an auto, and then we're gonna take a look at that auto as well. Actually, might as well just reveal this one before we truly get into the last pack, just to keep our sanity here. But it is gonna be Michael Moe. All right, and wow, Billie Jean King. This one looks super retro, especially with like all the colors here and stuff. So love to see it. There's Dalma Galfi. So two base autos that, I don't know, maybe depending who you ask, cricket noises at this point. So let's see what we can get from this last pack. Obviously, we all want to get that Alcaraz auto. Oh, there's Maria Sharapova. What do you know? Haven't seen her in a while. Okay. And I feel like our auto is going to be that one. So we have Andy Murray here, and we have Yamas Ruiz once again. I don't know why this one looks a little bit different. It's a refractor, pretty sure. Yeah, it says refractor. It just has pink in the background. And these should be 2 per hobby box. We saw one earlier. So let's see what our last filler auto is going to be. Hopefully not. Hopefully we get Alcaraz, but I don't know. Alcaraz is not wearing a hat in his autograph card. So it is Dimitrov. Okay. So this is going to be maybe average, if not lower than average, depending, again, who you ask in the tennis world, because there's a lot of polarized opinions on certain players. But anyway, we got 3 base autos, so nothing too crazy. This is going to be what most people will see, if not maybe even a little bit worse from their boxes. But let's do a recap of the non-numbered parallels. So we got 2 negatives. We have 1 clay court. It's probably the best one, honestly. And then we have 3 hypers. This one, top one among those. And then 4 numbered cards, 4 brutal numbered cards. We have a purple green, and then we have a purple out of 499, this is out of 150, and a blue out of 250, and a lime green. Looks cool, but unfortunately it's out of 299, so it is what it is. And then one more time, our autographs right here. And of course, a lot of you were wondering, I didn't see a single Federer or Nadal other than these 2 guys, and these are actually from like the 2003 Net Pro. These are their rookie cards. So if you've never seen these before, these are pretty cool. Been in my PC for a while, but yeah, they just simply don't exist in the set. I don't know, probably for so many different reasons. Licensing, own like separate contracts, whatever. But they're not in it. Big bummer. But yeah, time to actually put the rating up on the screen while we talk about it. And as you guys can see, just as an overall thought, they definitely could have made so many aspects of this set better, like easily could have done that. And starting off with the design, it does seem pretty mediocre to me. The set size is massive for a tennis product, and it does feel, I'm like comparing this to like other sports and how established they are in like the collecting world. But yeah, it does feel pretty overpriced for, the kind of product that it is. Obviously, we talked about how, below average, the overall auto checklist is earlier in terms of like good auto ratio. And, that's like one reason why they probably pack these boxes with like 3 autos. Can you imagine paying for this box and having like 1 auto? That would be actually pretty insane. But, yeah, 8,000 cases is also pretty crazy. And, the fact that the numbered cards go all the way up to 499 is like mind-blowing to me in a very, very bad way. However, like we also mentioned earlier, the ceiling is pretty high. And so if you do get like one of those like crazy cards, then you guys can like already go to eBay sold listings and like see like what some of those cards are selling for, especially like the top players and rookies. But, tennis is a big sport, but there's definitely like better ways to bring more people into like the tennis card hobby, which is like relatively new in terms of like volume and size and like how much of these they make. But yeah, overprinted, overpriced, pretty diluted with like no Federer or Nadal, which is a big game changer in my opinion. But at least they have so many other legends in this, which is like a big plus. So yeah, I'm a big tennis fan and a player myself, like I mentioned earlier. So I enjoyed this set for sure, even though I didn't get anything crazy from this because, that's kind of what is to be expected from these boxes. But it's a nice little collection to have. But, I'm definitely looking forward to much more improved sets in the future from Topps, with less players that a lot of people aren't going to recognize. So, is this product for everyone? No, not really, unless you want to try something completely new. If you do play tennis, this could be an exciting little rip. But maybe just like 1 or 2 boxes like Topps, no pun intended. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, found it helpful. Thanks for watching. Stick around for more content, group breaks, and giveaways. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.